Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will cover 5 best ChatGPT plugins in WordPress. So keep on watching. So the first one here is the ChatGPT AI Assistant by icePro team. This plugin is known to be the ChatGPT alternative in WordPress and it's already have its own fans. So activating this plugin is very easy. All you need to do is to have an OpenAI account already created. Then just go to the OpenAI key page by clicking here. The links are already added there. And you just need to create a new secret key by clicking on the secret key button. And that's all. The API key is already generated, which we will need to copy and paste it here. And click on the connect button. So it's already connected. After that, we can see that here is the ChatGPT AI Assistant plugins icon, and by clicking on it, a chat bot, let's say, will be activated. So you are able to ask any questions you need by just typing it here. For example, let's ask the AI assistant to provide us more information about digital marketing. So let's do it. So let's wait for the response. Here it is. Here's our answer. So you are able to do anything you wish. For example, you can just copy it and paste it into your blog post or anywhere else. So by using this plugin, your work will be done within just seconds. Also, there is a chance for you to just listen to the answers, not only read them, but just listen as well. So let's try it together.
Digital marketing is the process of using digital channels to promote or market.
So just write anything you wish here and get the answers in seconds. So also here we have the front chat sub option here, which is responsible for displaying the ChatGPT AI Assistant plugin on the front end as well. Here we can see that we have 3 possible options. That is, you can display the ChatGPT AI Assistant on all pages, or except some pages, and including some pages. So all you need to do is to write the post type here and choose the post. Also, here we have the show on homepage option, by activating which the ChatGPT assistant will be available on homepage as well. Also, there are some other options responsible for the limitations. Let's say, for example, you can access for guests, or by disabling this option, the guest will not be able to use the plugin. Or you can choose the logged in user's role as well. But in case you are not happy with this icon, you are able to choose your favorite one by just clicking on the add image button and choose images from your media library or upload from your device by just selecting an image and clicking on the upload button. But we'll skip this part here so you can try it by yourself. So now let's move to the settings tab, and here it is. Here we have 2 submenus here, general and styles. General submenu is responsible for the general settings of the plugin. For example, we will have the permission to the ChatGPT AI Assistant plugin. Here you can choose the user role, choose the chat window, whether it will be activated on the front end or not, choose other settings, for example, temperature, maximum tokens, the chat position, and so on. In the styles tab, you can choose the style widget color, style widget background color. So I guess that's all here. All you need to do is to click on the Save Changes button, and all the changes will be saved, and you will be able to use the ChatGPT AI Assistant plugin provided by the icePro team. So the second plugin is the AI Power, which is another powerful ChatGPT plugin in WordPress. On the first page, after installing the plugin, we will have a welcome let's say a tutorial for us, so that we can read this and then understand how we can use this plugin. So we can see that as for the ChatGPT AI Assistant plugin here as well, we will need to generate an API key on the OpenAI page and then activate the plugin by using that generated API key. And as you can see, for activating the plugin, we'll need to move to the AI engine page. So here it is. Here you can see that I have already added my API key, but we can delete it and add the new generated one. Also, here they have a special video tutorial for those who will face some difficulties in activating this plugin. So make sure to click on the save button. Also make sure to choose the convenient options here for you, and then only click on the save button. So that's all, the plugin is already activated. Here we can see that we have several sub menus which are responsible for content, SEO, WooCommerce, image, and so on. But for this video, we'll make use of the content submenu. Here we can choose the language, the writing style, so that the plugin will, the AI will know completely which style we need and will provide us with the content based on it. So let's keep it informative. And also the writing tone we can choose. It can be formal, assertive, authoritative, cheerful, and so on. There are various options here. You are able to choose the number of headings you need to have in your content, how many H1s or H2s you need to have, and other options. So if you are already choose all of these options that are needed for you, again click on the save button. Let's move to the content writer page here, and all the changes made here are saved here as well. But in case you want to add more specific options here in this sidebar, you can choose them as well. For example, again, language style and tone, which we choose English, informative, and formal in previously mentioned settings tab. Also the headings, the keywords, but note that this option is available only in the pro version of the plugin, and currently we are using the free version. Also the image and other additional settings. So here we can we'll need to write the topic. In this case, again, let it be digital marketing, and click on the generate button. So in seconds or in minutes, the content will be generated, and so let's wait for the response. So here is the generated content here. As you can see, there is a lot of information included in this article, so you can read it and get some more information, or you can use it on your blog post and so on. But make sure to follow the plagiarism rules, as it is an AI plugin. The plagiarism is a real thing here, so you can just paraphrase it and use it as you wish. So there are other submenus here. You can just move to them and find the convenient settings for you and use the plugin based on your wish. The third plugin is the AI Bot WP plugin, which is again a great ChatGPT plugin on WordPress. Here we can see that after installing the plugin, this is what our dashboard will look like. Here again we have the content builder, image generator, playground, chatbot, which is a pro feature, and now as you can see, we are using the free version of the plugin, and the settings itself. So on the settings page, again, you will need to add your API key here, and then by clicking on the save button, the plugin will be activated as well. So you can guess that all the ChatGPT plugins on WordPress work on the same logic. So let's not lose any time and start generating our content using this plugin. Again, the theme is the same, digital marketing. And let's click on the generate all, but also you can click on the try sample button, which is a demo version, let's say, and by clicking on it the system will provide its own example and you can see how it actually works. So now let's click on the generate all button and wait for the generated content. Again, here we can see that we have the options of content, for example, bulk content builder, again the language. There are lots of languages that we can choose between. Writing style, again here many options are available, but let it be descriptive, and writing tone. So we are still waiting for the response, and here it is. Here is an article, let's say, provided by the plugin, and as you can see, this one is informative as well. And also here is another title provided from the plugin, which is digital marketing, an overview of online strategies. So I guess this is another great option for you in case you want to create content in seconds. So this plugin is great as well. So besides generating a content, you can also generate an image, a playground, and as I said previously, a chatbot. So there are lots of features. Make sure to download the plugin and try them by yourself and find again the needed options for you. And the fourth plugin here is the WP Bot Lite. I have already installed and activated the plugin, and this is what we will see on our dashboard. Here we can see that we have a guide, let's say. By just clicking on the plus button, you will get the answers of your questions. For example, here we can see that the WP Bot plugin is responsible for creating simple text responses, conversational form. It is a conversational form builder. Using this plugin, we can create a FAQ, site search, and so on. In this sidebar here we can see that we can customize the settings of the plugin, and here we can see that we have the FAQ builder here, which is responsible for adding the questions. Just click on the add more question and answer buttons and add your desired question, and the system will give the answer for you. The language center is responsible for the language, so again you can customize the needed features here. So the start menu is responsible for the start menu, which is we can have the call me option here, email, button label, FAQ, and so on. Also, in the OpenAI settings, we can add the previously generated API key, which we have generated for all the plugins as well. And then after passing it, the system will be activated, and we can use this plugin for our future use. Here we can see that we have the simple text responses option, and by just clicking on the add new button, we can create the new response. But let's see an example provided by the plugin itself. Here it is written, the query here is written, and the response, and so on, so that the users will be able to get the quick response with the help of this plugin. So again, as you can see, the plugin has the Pro version, which includes more advanced features, and you are free to use the one which is more convenient for you. And I hope that this quick tutorial was helpful for you. So now let's move to the last plugin. So finally, the last one is the AI Mojo plugin, and after activating the plugin, this is what we will have here. For the step 1, we will need to choose the convenient option for us. In this case, let it be OpenAI GPT-3, and then just click on the next button. So here again, we will need to pass the API key, and then click on the done button. So that's all. Here is again a guide for us on how to use the AI Mojo plugin, and by just reading this, you can do it in seconds. So now let's see, let's move to the AI engines option, and here we'll need to activate enable this engine. Only after that the plugin will be available. Here we have the default model options, so we can choose from the various one. Here is the default is DaVinci. And here we also have the chat personas. We can add a new persona in case we need it. So now let's see how it actually works. So here we can see that there are pro versions available in the plugin as well, which means for more advanced features you will need to get the pro version of the plugin. So here we are. Here we can see that the AI module icon is added here, and by clicking on it we have some quick access to the article ideas, article outline, and so on. So now let's choose one from these. Let it be article ideas. Again, here we will need to add the topic. You can guess the topic, I guess. Again, digital marketing. So you can choose the max response length, which is by default 500, temperature, and top P. Then just click on the generate button and wait for the response. So again, the system was great because it gave answer within 3 seconds, and the answer is really informative. Again, you are free to use it. Also, if we want to add some notes, we just need to click on the add notes button and add our own text here, or just click on this icon by copying it. But in case you don't like the provided content, just click on this button and it will be deleted. So we have covered all 5 plugins and discussed their advantages, and some of them are useful because they provide an informative content, and some of them provide us with chatbots, which are very important nowadays. So I hope this video was useful for you and you are able to find the most convenient plugin for you.